Welcome back, YouTube, to yet another video. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We are currently driving, as you can see. We are gonna go to the go-kart track. So more in particular, we are going to Adams Motorsports Park, and we're gonna be driving a full-on shifter go-kart. For those of you who don't know, I actually had a racing career before this, racing nationally and even up to Formula cars, until I had to face the harsh reality that racing is too expensive for me to self-sponsor in that way. But racing is one of my big passions apart from the cars. But yeah, something a little bit different from driving the V12 Vantage, and I'm just gonna have a lot of fun on one of my off days. All right, ladies and gents, so we made it to Adams Motorsports Park. As you can see, I'm pretty much suited up. I already went out for one session, but I'm gonna attach the GoPro to my helmet and yeah, show you guys a POV of what the track is like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the kart. And for those of you who don't know, this is what a professional go-kart kind of looks like. This is a 175cc shifter kart, and you can see this is full-blown factory prepped in that way. The shifter right there, clutch handle right here. Yeah, pretty legit. You hit a lot of G-forces in this thing, so yeah, it's definitely physical in that way. This is where kind of like where I set up in that way. Spare tires, toolbox, my cooler, and extra stuff to clean the kart. But if you want to go professional go-karting, this is kind of like what you have to bring in order to, you know, go out comfortably without, you know, much help in that way. But yeah, there are teams where you can kind of go out with them, so you have the support. Normally I kind of do it solo, just because I'm been in the game for so long. I kind of know how to do these sort of stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop on in. All right, so that was a session and a half. Yeah, we definitely got some good runs here, but you can kind of see tires are starting to degrade. Normally, if you start seeing stuff like this, means your tires are going away. Same with the fronts here. You could tell I was pushing a little bit, but overall, again, super fun time. Big shout out for everyone here at Adams Motorsports Park for kind of accommodating me. Yeah, we're gonna throw down some laps, and I think we're gonna end it off early too, but yeah, this thing is no joke. Well, you guys saw the end of that video. Yeah, we crashed, but we actually got very lucky. The only thing we did is get a bent steering shaft in that way. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but the kart's super dirty. Unfortunately, I do not have a spare set of the rear wheels. You can see this is kind of messed up in that way. Let's see if we can focus. Oh yeah. And yeah, that's not good. I do not have an extra set of rear wheels, so this is the second time it's happened. It just kind of ripped off, and you could see wasn't holding on that great. So I got my work cut out for me, so to detail the car. But thank you so much for tuning in to yet another video. I know this was a bit different from driving the V12 Vantage, but yeah, I still had so much fun, and yeah, gonna be back on the track in no time. So thank you so much for tuning in to yet another video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.